Cocktail fans, welcome back to the Drinkstuff channel. We are your one-stop shop for everything you need for cocktails except the booze. I am Steve the Barman and I'm just purely here to help you on your way with fun cocktail inspiration. In today's video, I'm so excited. I might just flash it up on screen. I've finally got the whole range of William Fox syrups here in the studio, all 60 of them. And I thought the first one that I would play with, because I've played with a few others, like the Cola and all that, the bacon. Don't get me started on the bacon. But I thought the first one, oh my God, this is so good. Guava. Let's see if I can get you a little close up there so you can see it. I've got 5 absolutely banging recipes here. Simple as you like. Simple inspiration. No, nothing complicated here. It's just fun stuff for your parties, for your pubs and bars menus, whatever. Impress your friends and family at home. That's what this channel is all about. As always, there will be a couple of recipes, extra bonus recipes on our community tab on the YouTube channel. So go and check that out. I'll flash things up on screen now so you can go and find that. And as I always say, don't be shy. If you make any of these cocktails, or if you riff them up slightly, upload them to your Instagram and then tag us in the actual photo, not in the text, in the actual photo. Tag us at Drinkstuff and we will share some of the best ones to our stories. So cocktail number 1, I'm going for a pimped up Guava Daiquiri. Now, essentially, this is going to be like a guava and passion fruit daiquiri, but I called it pimped up because it's a bit of fun in it. I'm going to serve it in a Nick and Nora glass. You could go in a rocks glass over ice. Be my guest, but I just wanted to make it look pretty. So ingredients, got William Fox's guava syrup. I've got a go-to white rum. Deadman's just counting, I'm using Deadman's fingers for both of these. So DMF White Rum, DMF Passion Fruit Rum, and some freshly squeezed lime juice. Now, it's worth noting, I am going US in this. When it comes to daiquiris, I do love the sort of 60 ml, 60 and 30, so 2 ounces, 1 ounce kind of thing. So you can bring it down to 50 ml for your UK if you want, but 60 mls work perfectly suits this. So split base, so I'm going 30 ml of white rum into a shaker. I'm going 30 ml of passion fruit rum. We are then going 20 ml for this, so 20 ml, let's go the little end for this, 20 ml of freshly squeezed lime juice, and then this guava syrup from George, my mate George at William Fox. This is absolutely lovely stuff. I've had a little kind of sip of this. Just going for 15 ml, 1-5. Oh, smells absolutely amazing, so good. I can't wait to try this. So 30 ml, 15 ml, and 20 ml and 15 ml. Be my guest, play around with your ratios to get your perfect sort of citrus sweetness balance going on, but that'll be great for me. So plenty of ice, good hard fast shake. Get rid of your ice out of your Nick and Nora glass that's just chilling down there, assuming it's not all frozen in the glass. And then I'm just gonna double strain this. This is gonna be so delicious. So good double strain, as I said, or rocks glass over ice, whatever you fancy. There we go, a couple of little taps to get it out there. And you could go lime wheel, you don't want any more citrus essentially, so I've got a lime wheel there, or you could go a lime wedge. Lime wedge you'd kind of put on a glass if you wanted the customer or yourself to squeeze more citrus in, but I'm just going for a lime wedge because it looks pretty. Cheers. Oh my God, that is mind-blowingly good. I'm gonna have to make another one just so it's big enough for the actual thumbnail. That is so good. Oh, passion fruit, but the guava, it's the guava that's the taste. Oh, but a little bit of passion fruit there. That's delicious, that's amazing. Cocktail number 2, I'm going for a fun Guava Colada. Really simple to make. I'm gonna serve it up, where we go. Gonna serve it up in that, or a pina colada glass, whatever you got. Ingredients, obviously William Fox's guava syrup, coconut rum, your favourite go-to coconut rum, proper strength one, like 37.5%, 40%, none of this 20% malarkey. So proper strength coconut rum. I've got ODK coconut puree there. William Fox do a coconut syrup. You could use coconut syrup. I love the texture that purees give. So hence that Monindu, one of these as well. I just use ODK for this. I've got pressed pineapple juice and some lime juice. So back to UK for this. So I'm going to go 50 ml double bubble of coconut rum. Could up it to 60. Why not? It's your cocktail. You be my guest. Right, I'm going for 15 ml of coconut ODK here. It's quite runny, but it's quite thick. It's like proper puree. We love this sort of stuff. Long life, shelf stable. Brilliant. Then I'll go for 15 ml of William Fox's Guava syrup. So 1.5 there. Just to balance all that sweetness out, I'm going for 15 ml of lime juice. And then the final ingredient is, this is already measured out, but a 50 ml double bubble of freshly squeezed or pressed pineapple juice, just from your supermarket, but pressed is better than concentrate. So plenty of ice, good hard fast shake. Whew. When that's all chilled down, let's get, I love this glass, this is just perfect. You could go in Tiki Glass, you could go in Pina Colada glass, whatever you fancy. I love this sort of thing. So I'm just going to do dirty dump, shake and dump, whatever you want to call it. Top up with a bit more ice. And then here's ones I prepared earlier. I've got a wedge of lime there, and then hold that thought. I've got a pineapple leaf frond, whatever you want to call it, out of the freezer. I'd left it on my trolley over there, but a pineapple leaf to garnish. And I've just realised I've had a complete admin failure because it wasn't a lime wedge at all. It was a pineapple, wasn't it? We're going for a pineapple. It's a little bit sweet, but oh my God, that's so much fun. Guava and coconut are just made to go together. Those tropical vibes, bit of pineapple. That is Pina Colada next level. Pimp that up with a little bit more rum as well. That's my advice. And the third cocktail I'm going to give you is a Guava Cooler. Rename it. It's a dull, boring name. Rename it. Ingredients, obviously the guava syrup. Back to the white rum, your go-to white rum. I've got liquor 43 there, 43 herbs and spices. Vanilla is the overriding flavour. We absolutely love that. This would be a soda water cocktail, but you know I love my Mediterranean tonic as a mix, as a soda replacement. Could go Sprite as well, whatever, just change your fizz up. I've got some mint purely for the garnish and some lime juice. Now, remember I keep saying I'm going to bring some bitters in just purely for inspiration, just to, from home. I've got quite a few here with me today. I think for this one, I'm actually going to go for some toasted almond bitters. Almond, hopefully with kind of vanilla notes, and the guava should be lovely and delicious. But I've also got some of these, my favourite ones, pineapple and star anise. So go for it. I don't think Angostura bitters, they may be, it's completely up to you, but just go for whatever you feel. So I'm going kind of US again for this. Sorry, but I do love the US kind of ounces way of working. So I'm going for 45 ml of white rum in there. We're then going 15 ml, so half an ounce, so 1.5 ounces, and half an ounce of liquor 43, 15 ml. We're then going 15 ml of a guava syrup. And I'm going for 15 ml of freshly squeezed lime juice. I'm quite used to working in sort of the 15 mils and the 30 mils and all that now. I just think it works a treat. I'm going to go for these bitters. Let's give you a close up on that. I think I've just got some ice package on me. There we go. That's sort of bitters. They're quite cheap. Not the best bitters in the world, but they do give you a lovely kind of almond flavour. So I'm just going for a couple of dashes of almond bitters in there. If you don't want them, don't use them. That simple. Right. Obviously the Mediterranean tonic will come after the shake, so good shake. So now I'm just going to add my Mediterranean tonic water to the shaker, so I don't have to add it to the glass and then stir it in the glass. It'll all be pre-mixed when I come there. So just pour 75 ml. That'll be roughly 75, 100 ml, whatever. But give or take that, you know, don't drown it, don't go 150 ml, don't go 200 ml, just sort of 75, 100 ml. I've got my highball glass there, and I'm faffing around because I left my strainer over there washing. I'm thinking, where's that gone? Right, I'm just gonna single strain this over the top, over fresh ice. Lovely. I've got one more big whopper of an ice cube left over. That'll be all right. I'll top it out with a bit more soda water. And then to garnish, just my mint sprig. I look just the colour contrast more than anything. You could go for an orange. Mint is last week's mint. Look, it's all falling to pieces. But there we go. Guava. What's it called? Guava Cooler. Give it a different name. And again, that is very different to those two. Sweetness dialed back, but the guava mixing, I get those little bits of almond notes. As I say, you don't have to use them, but the guava with the little bit of almond notes, the liquor 43 comes through. You get the rum notes. Obviously, it's not a flavoured rum, but you do get the rum notes. That's really kind of lovely. Maybe sort of spring, summer sipper, but who cares? I'm going to have it this time of year. Cheers. Right, for your fourth recipe, I'm going for a simple riff on the Cosmopolitan. Vodka fans, Cosmo, loads of people love the Cosmo. I'm just going to riff this up slightly. Don't forget, as I always say, there will be more inspiration on our community tab. I've already mentioned it, but don't forget to check out our community tab. There'll be more recipes on there with the guava syrup. But anyway, this recipe, obviously the guava syrup, plain vodka, riff that up if you fancy. That's completely up to you. Cointreau orange liqueur, lime juice, cranberry juice, and I've got some foamers because, as I say time and time again, I don't like dull, lifeless. I like a little bit of white froth on top, and cranberry juice won't give you that. So I'm just going to add a bit of foamers. Now, back to US for this. So I'm going for a 45 ml, 1.5 ounces of plain vodka, 15 ml, half an ounce of cranberry juice, Cointreau, sorry, 15 ml, again, half an ounce of this guava syrup, which is delicious. The citrus, I'm just going slightly, I'm going about 10 ml. You can bump it up slightly, but because it's got syrup in it, I kind of want it a little bit. Cosmo is kind of traditionally really booze forward. I want this just to be more fun than anything else. So just 10 ml of freshly squeezed lime juice. This is already pre-measured out, so 50 ml double bubble of cranberry juice. And then the final thing is these foamers. I don't know where you can see, I've actually got another one there now. So I've still got quite a few more cocktails left in this, if I could get them. But these, I'll give you a close-up. These just mimic an egg white. I'm not saying this is an egg white cocktail, not in the slightest. I just use these to create the foam on top, so it's going to be amazing. So just because this will froth up quite easily, I just want sort of six drops in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So now we're just going to, no need to dry shake that at all. I say it's not an egg white cocktail as such, so I'm not totally worried about the amount of froth. It's just that tiny bit on top. So plenty of ice, good hard fast shake. Then when that tin is all frosty, remember you want it proper frosty. None of this sort of limp-wristed shaking. Give it some proper welly. I've got my martini, my coupe glass sort of chilling down there. Get rid of the crushed ice out of there. Amazing. And then double strain this bad boy into here. And I can already say, look at the froth. Amazing. By the time that settles, by the time the thumbnail comes, it'll be like vivid red with a nice layer of white froth on top. There we go. Magicals. Look at that. I just love that effect. They're just brilliant to have. 20-ish quid, whatever they are. You know, they'll last for ages. They're perfect. And the best thing is, you get like dehydrated orange and just float that on top as a garnish. You could go the whole orange bitters in there. Bitters inspiration. I brought some orange bitters in as well. Completely forgot about that. There we go. Orange bitters if you wanted to. I haven't got the spritz cap on like I've got a little spritz cap. You've never seen those. I've got little spritz caps so you can kind of go over the top. That's up to you. But a Guava Cosmo. Cheers. What is not to love about that? It's a typical Cosmo with that guava element of sweetness to it. But Cosmo fans, you're just going to love it. You are absolutely going to love it. Yeah, it's not, you know, even though I love it, it's not up there in my all-time best cocktails. But I'm not a huge plain Cosmopolitan fan anyway. But I tell you what, that's delicious. Cheers. And for the fifth cocktail, I have to admit, I've had a complete admin failure. I've got a new flash blender, stick blender at home, and I was going to bring the other little one that I had at home here, and I've completely forgotten. I was going to do a frozen guava margarita for you. I'm still going to try it. I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to shake it as hard as I can with crushed ice. It won't be anywhere close, but we will get there. So typical Cosmopolitan, just with a typical sort of margarita, sorry, just with a guava edge. So got a tequila, your favourite tequila, your orange liqueur, your lime juice, and then obviously this would be Tommy's style because Tommy's is a sweeter version of a margarita. Traditional margarita, that is your sweetener, but Tommy's would be like an agave. So we're swapping the agave basically for this guava syrup. So really, really simple, but for you tequila fans, this is going to be amazing. 45 ml, 1.5 ounces of your favourite tequila. 15 ml, half an ounce of Cointreau, 15 ml, half an ounce of guava syrup. Not sure I've given you a close-up on that, but there we go. I'll leave that there while I'm doing this. And then 25, 30 ml of lime juice. Because margaritas have got that kind of citrusy kind of edge to them. That's what you want. Right, as I said, I've got a cocktail shaker here, complete with crushed ice. It won't be the same, but we'll give it a go. This is going to be a long shake, this one. Right. Right, I'm properly done. I can't get it anymore. I really can't. I think I might have to single strain this. But, you know, I've got the margarita glass there. I'm sorry. Pretend it's all flash blended up. I think I'm gonna have to strain it because I don't think, you know, no, it's too liquidy. There we go. Oh, I don't know. Let's just see how we go. Yeah, that's pretty pathetic. But you can imagine if that was blended up. We've got a kind of guava frozen margarita there and a lime wedge to garnish. Cheers. You got to give me 10 out of 10 for effort though, haven't you? And that is just what I needed after shaking that down for all that time. That is so refreshing. Tequila forward, just a subtle guava. It's not that sweet because you've got plenty of lime juice in there. You've got the tequila notes, but that subtle sweetness of the guava, that is proper banging. Love it. So there we go, boys and girls. See, look, I've kind of salvaged it. I've kind of like got a little ice mound on top there. You've got to give me points for trying it, yeah. 5 amazing recipes there. George's William Fox. He's a good friend of mine, George. It's William Fox Guava Syrup. Go check him out. I'm going to be rocking out a couple of shorts videos for the Instagram. His surfing suggestions on the back there. As always, as I said, don't forget there will be 2 more recipes on our community tab, so go and check them out. But if you love that, and if you want even more fun inspiration, there's another video right there for you.